Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Bill Moss AO, the founder of FSHD Global, and his beautiful daughter, Natalie Cooney.
Thanks, Dave.
Giving life to muscles. Think about it. We all have muscles, and when they stop, our life stops. Our focus in this foundation is to find ways that we can improve the quality of everyone's muscles. Tonight we are here to enjoy ourselves, move our muscles as much as we can, but more importantly, learn about muscles. My true passion and depth of commitment to this foundation grew every time I met someone whose FSHD was worse than my father's. I met young children who could barely walk, adults who lost the ability to talk. I have friends who can't blink, who can't eat and swallow, and friends who are paralysed and unable to move their muscles. But what is most painful for me are those friends who are no longer here because this disease took their life. They ran out of time. So I decided to donate my time to this cause and fight against this terrible disease and give life to muscles. 15 years ago, there was very little known about the progressive muscle wasting disease, facioscapulohumeral muscular dystrophy. Today, we understand the mechanisms that cause this disease and are working tirelessly to bring world's brightest minds and cutting-edge technology, pushing the boundaries of what is possible and building a better future for muscles for everyone. Our achievements are largely due to my father's vision and commitment, having established the FSHD Global Research Foundation in 2007 to drive global research and fund innovative solutions that could provide a cure for muscular dystrophy and improve muscle health. Tonight, I've asked my father to reflect on the first 15 years of the foundation and explain why he decided to spend his life focusing on a cure for a rare muscle disease, which I believe may be the fastest growing rare disease in this world.
Thank you, Natalie. So I'm always happy to reflect on why I started this foundation, because I think every foundation, every charity needs a reason to start, and it needs a belief by someone that they can make a difference. In 2005, I was sitting at Macquarie Bank in an executive committee meeting. When the meeting ended, everyone left the room except me, because for the first time in my 23 years at Macquarie, I did not have the strength to lift myself out of the chair. I sat there for the next 30 minutes, waiting for someone to come and help me. That 30 minutes seemed like an eternity. During that time, I reflected on my life and my struggle with FSHD. I knew then it was time to resign from a successful career, time to learn about a protein called DUX4 that led to FSHD, a time to find a cure for all muscular dystrophies, and a time to learn about alternate ways to strengthen muscle tissue and grow new tissue. I spent the next 3 years developing a strategy on how to do this. I travelled the world. I met so many people. I met patients, politicians, researchers, to learn as much as I could about muscle diseases and how they were treated. I had a particular interest in muscle therapy and muscle wellness, looking at all the alternative treatments that were out there for muscle health. But I decided by the end of 2007 that the FSHD Global Research Foundation should be established. And I decided that to create a meaningful change in the way FSHD was treated and how it affected people, I had to focus on medical research. And it had to be a global foundation. To do this, I found the best medical advisors, established a global science committee, embraced the best global technology, and supported the smartest global people in research I could find, and backed leading biotechs. And I backed everyone I had confidence in. As the foundation developed, we encouraged collaboration between global researchers and Australian researchers. We started the process of educating the FSHD patient community, clinicians, hospitals and governments. We also created a global framework that encouraged collaboration between all national funding organisations to collect data and share data on FSHD research. The FSHD Global Research Foundation has been a catalyst to assist researchers unlock the cause of FSHD, understand the role that DUX4 plays in the human body, and advance muscle regenerative technologies. Our philosophy has been that new technologies that create healthy muscle tissue and increase strength for rare muscular diseases will also benefit ageing populations, athletes, bodybuilders, even soldiers, and everyone in this room. The past 15 years have been a journey of discovery for me. Every day I learn something different. The last decade in particular, due to artificial intelligence, has been advancing so quickly, and we're seeing rapid changes in biomedical science in so many different ways, including muscle biofabrication, rapid skeletal muscle regeneration, 3D muscle printing, image-based diagnostics and genetic editing. It's also being used to build a meaningful database that can be used for future clinical trials, which is very important. Tonight in the room we have a US company called Springbok Analytics who are here, and I just want to talk a little bit about their artificial intelligence that they've created for 3D MRI scanning, full body scanning. And this is incredible technology, and the foundation is supporting them. Now, the MRI has been identified as the most precise method for monitoring the progress of FSHD, because you can see visually the changes in muscles over time. With the 3D analysis, it can extract several measures related to spatial patterning in a pixel by pixel analysis of how fat is distributed, and it changes over time, which unlocks new insights into the mechanism of how healthy muscle is affected by FSHD. This is incredible technology, and I can't speak highly enough of this company. This technology can be used as a biomarker for all FSHD clinical trials, which is very important. But it's interesting to know that Springbok developed this technology to monitor muscle changes in elite athletes, which is quite interesting. And they are currently providing these 3D MRI scans for athletes in the NFL and the NBA in the US. The future of medical research is exciting, but the reality of running a foundation is that there is an incredible amount of hard work that has to be done to make dreams become a reality. We're a very small foundation with a big vision and a lot to do in a very short period of time. However, we are very lucky to have a very powerful leader in Natalie, and she's involved 7 days a week, all day, all evening in this foundation, and she's been driving a strategy for the foundation, the vision for the future, and getting ready for clinical trials for the last 3 years. And to her, I'd like to say thank you.
Thanks, Dad. Finding a cure for a rare disease is a long journey. It starts with medical research, but it must end with therapies and drugs that make a difference. Our strategy at FSHD Global spans 3 focus areas: funding medical research grants, advancing therapeutic commercialisation through biotech and industry, and integrating Australia into clinical trial readiness programs. To achieve this, we must implement state-of-the-art diagnostics, our patient-led registry, a fully characterised cell bank, a national free saliva testing program, and directly engage with government on disease updates and policy. This is crucial. As the peak body for FSHD in Australia, we've created the Australian Research Alliance, uniting clinicians, hospitals, universities, government bodies and patient communities to coordinate Australia's clinical trial readiness program. Beyond our Australian focus, we remain at the epicentre of global knowledge, reach, and global industry. While we have made significant progress, we still have challenges to overcome. FSHD Global is entirely self-funded with not $1 of government support. We rely on the generosity of our patient, philanthropic, and corporate communities. We run the foundation with 2 full-time employees and the help of our incredible board, scientific advisory board, and select professional volunteers who I'd like to thank tonight. Time is important to everyone in this room. If you're a successful person, the most precious thing you can give to a cause or a person you believe in is your time. Tonight, I urge you to support our mission and give life to muscles. Your contribution, whether it be financial or your time, keeps us moving and making significant advancements towards our clinical trial readiness program. Later in the evening, you will hear from Emma Weatherly, our Managing Director, who will talk about FSHD and its ability to strike down entire families with no warning, and the millions of people around the world who are actively hoping that a future without FSHD is possible. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your evenings, and thank you.